Hello everyone and welcome to our channel. And today I'll be reading a multi-character reader by me. So let's get into it. Child. Oh, Child would have really long shirts sometimes. He just likes to be relaxed sometimes in his own home. Not to mention, he's already tall. So when you put his shirt on and it goes past your thighs, you just decide to use it as a dress for today. Well, it didn't look like one, but it certainly worked. And when he walked in on you, seated on the couch with just his shirt on, he smiles, going over to you and wrapping his arms around you quickly, kissing you, and telling you you look pretty, and that from now on, he will give you so many more shirts to wear. Honestly, he would pay anything just to see you like this forever. You look adorable, and even better now that this shirt was his, and that you are wearing it. And he would spoil you. I mean it. You just look so cute to him. And whenever you're being like this, Child would just spoil you endlessly. There was no way to escape this. Albedo. Albedo was not the tallest person in the room, certainly, but that didn't mean he didn't have oversized shirts. And I mean oversized, like really oversized. He wore them when he was painting, so they always had paint on them, but he didn't mind, and neither did you. You thought it was part of him, part of the painting, and it was a part that you loved. And also because you couldn't find your shirt, so you grabbed the nearest thing because you were so cold. And then you just looked at yourself in the mirror, laughing, and decided to just stay with it on. And when Albedo walked in on you, seeing you with a shirt like that, he smiled, going over to you and kissing your cheek. You look really pretty. You should wear things like this more. Oh, really? You like it? You don't mind that I stole your shirt, right? Of course I wouldn't. I'll get you a cleaner one though. This one has paint on it. You stopped him, kissing him softly. It looks good, and also it reminds me of how you are. How you paint sometimes. It's part of you, and I love it this way. It honestly melted him and caught him off guard for a little bit. But then, he kissed back all the same, much happier now with his day. Venti. Now, Venti was really short and tiny, right? So, how would he have a long shirt anyway? Venti liked oversized clothes at home, despite his barred ones. But he had this weird, very big shirt that he got from someone, and sometimes he would wear it. But other times, he just couldn't, because it was really big on him. Like it went past his knees. So, when you saw it, you're honestly weirded out by why it was there in the first place, but decided to wear it anyway. And when he came and saw you, he just grinned, giggling a little bit and kissing you, telling you that it looks so much better on you, so you could keep it. And his eyes kept glancing to your thighs, but he didn't do anything that day. Honestly, he was too overwhelmed with your cuteness to do anything. He just thought that you looked adorable, and he would much rather spend his time adoring you in rather cuter ways. Kazuha? Oh, Kazuha would be really embarrassed. It was the shirt of his late grandfather. He didn't know what was there, but sometimes he would wear it when he was going to sleep. It was soft cotton material, and sometimes he just needed something soft to sleep in, as oversized as it was. And when he put it on, you blushed, smiling at how it fit you. And then Kazuha came in, blushing as he saw you. Oh, you're putting that on? Mm-hmm. Do you mind? Oh, of course not. I wouldn't mind, he said, but you could tell he was exploding on the inside. As he sat down, staring at you. The look in his eyes was unexplainable, and you couldn't tell what he was really thinking, except the fact that he was freaking out. And honestly, it was beyond adorable. So you kissed him, telling him that you didn't need to be so shy, and he nodded, wrapping his arms around you and burying his face into your shirt. Maybe you would enjoy this, just once you got over the initial shock. Scaramouche. Scaramouche had a weird assortment of clothes, so you weren't weirded out to find us. But you were kind of weirded out by how big it was. But that was an advantage. And when you put it on, going to see how you would react, it seemed like he actually liked it, because he stared at it for a bit, quiet and silent, before he beckoned you to come over to him, telling you to sit on his lap. You honestly didn't know what you would do. Scaramouche was just like that, unpredictable, completely insane in some ways, and lovely. Yeah, he was a weird person, with a lot of emotions to express. And even better, it seemed like he actually didn't mind us at all. So, when you did sit down on his lap, he put his hand on your thigh, quiet, and the other wrapped around your waist, as he pressed soft kisses to your cheek, telling you that next time, you shouldn't surprise him so much, and ask him for permission first. Was he bothered by you wearing it? Not at all. But he just liked the fake feeling of authority. Yeah, like I said, he was weird sometimes. But what mattered was that the two of you were happy, and also that he was going to be showering you in affection tonight, and you better enjoy it. Xiao? Oh, Xiao didn't even know where he got that long shirt from. He remembers getting it from someone, but he doesn't remember the reason or why he kept it in the first place. But it was nice to wear sometimes. And he didn't actually expect to see you in it. And without any pants on. Yes, it was oversized, but that didn't mean you could just walk around like that. Your thighs were showing. Just what were you on here? He blushed brightly, grumpy, and you tilted your head. What's wrong, Xiao? Nothing. You should ask. Next time. Oh, do you want me to take it off? He blushed brightly, going even redder if that was possible, shaking his head, and telling you could just be today. You honestly didn't get why he kept avoiding staring at you, but it was a strange day, because Xiao seemed like he was going to lose it, and he was. You were making him insane here. So please don't surprise him like that again.